Last week, our judges had the difficult task of finalizing who this season's top 13 would be. This week, we throw our ladies straight into the deep end with their first challenge. Welcome back to another episode of She's the One. Our top 13 contestants will be spending the next few weeks living together in a luxury villa situated in the magnificent Steyn City. They're packed, they're excited, and they're ready to move in. Welcome home, ladies.
Thank you.
This mansion will be your home for the next couple of weeks. Now go choose your room.
My room is beautiful. I think I almost pushed someone out of the way just to get in there, and I saw that it had a balcony.
Lyra literally just looked at us and went, nope.
She has comprehension issues.
I'm not scared, but I would rather not be part of or in her way.
Sorry. No, I don't look like this, guys. I came here first. Sorry.
She found the perfect room and I wandered around, but she had my back.
Honey, I'm home.
I'm very happy with my room. I have a great roommate and I love it because there's not 3 or 4 beds or 5 beds, there's 2 beds.
Cool, us girls will stick together. Look into it.
I ended up getting the room with the most beds.
Oh, bunker beds. Round of applause for the losers.
Tonight, I'm still fighting. Are you kidding me? We'll be having a dinner party.
I realized that I had to pull out of the show because of school. Like, there was nothing else I could do, regardless of the efforts I made. So, I guess this is it for me.
I think it's gonna suck not having her around, but I can respect that she would choose academics.
I think she's a little too scared. I would have personally fought to be here.
I got a phone call from the judges and they said after some careful deliberation they wanted me in the house.
Just as we're getting unpacked and settled in, we're told that we have to go to the Lesedi Cultural Village. So we're all gonna get changed, but we have no idea what we're in for or what we're doing.
Hello, everyone. Are you ready to see Africa? Yeah! Follow me this way.
And we had no idea what was about to come. We were thinking, our heels, we look great, we're just gonna rock it.
When you look at Linda, you see a glow, you see a light around her.
Welcome to yet another amazing season of She's the One. I have been tasked with the beautiful privilege of guiding you guys through your lifestyle activities. These activities or games have been put into place to really just help you with your evolution of becoming the one, to test your patience, your fear, your courage, your strength, your weaknesses, anything you can think of, basically, it's going to be tested. So be ready.
She's already got it all. She's got it from beauty to her smile to just being genuine.
You know that little Ron Garvels that you guys saw? That's exactly where you guys are going to be staying tonight, so I hope you brought some perspiration.
It's fun though.
Did anybody bring the drink?
This is the Zulu village. Whenever the Zulu people, they're about to go to a foreign place, they will go there, pick up a stone away from the pile, spit on it, then throw it to the pile of stone. They are busy communicating with their ancestors, asking them for good luck to come back home safe and alive.
It was a very beautiful moment when, I discovered what my people were actually like. I'm Zulu, hence Mtetwa.
In this village, they pay 11 cows for one wife. They can marry as many wives as they like, as long as they've got cows to pay. So it means no cows, no wife. Many cows,
many wives. Many wives, many problems. How does she crush it?
Okay, so this is sorghum. That one make the African beer.
So we can drink later.
I was literally in my element. I was about to put on an outfit and start like dancing.
They will prepare their traditional porridge. When it's ready, they enjoy it with the mopani worms. 1, 2, 3.
I wasn't expecting that.
Aniki? No.
What's it? Go.
Nice to work with crazy people, eh?
Thank you very much. Did you enjoy your tour? Yes. I definitely enjoyed myself. Now it's time for me to say toodles.
I entered the show to sort of get out of my comfort zone, do something different. We sort of sat around a fire and we all got to know each other.
I'm so inspired by how strong each and every single one of us are. And women should know that, and that's why I'm here.
I mean, look at me, I've got green hair. It's never been easy.
My first answer to what do you want to be when you grow up was Brenda Fassie.
That was the first time people dropped their guards.
I entered the competition as a personal challenge. I've never been around this many females. I was bullied a lot for different things, and so I just figured it was safer to be by myself. You guys seem pretty cool. Psycho, but cool.
I was seen as the comical girl till a day that one girl and I were on a competitive streak. And then one day I said, I'm gonna be on radio. And she said, you on FM, please. So I took that as a challenge.
It was beautiful, and we got to know one another as human beings first.
I really just want to be the best example for my daughter. My mother decided to relocate out of Cape Town, so there my support structure kind of moved away, and it was time for me to actually grow up now and fully take on the responsibility as a mom. And I didn't do so well, unfortunately. About a month after they left Cape Town, I was involved in a car accident. I fell asleep while I was driving. And by the time that I woke up, I saw myself going down the side of the road. And for the first time in life, I gave up. I let go of the wheel and I just sat in my car seat and closed my eyes. I survived that night for a reason. So my daughter and I were like this. I cannot imagine my life without her. She's my #1 supporter and my #1 critic. And she knew about this opportunity. And she told me, Mommy, you should do it. You could win. Sorry, y'all.
Everyone has a story, and everything you go through grows you. But until you speak to someone, you have no idea what battles they've fought, what they've been through.
I remember it was Christmas Day. My mom got diagnosed with cancer. Shortly thereafter, it dawned on me that I'm probably going to lose my mom. So I'd stayed at the house to take care of my mom and my little sisters. And I remember the last conversations that I had with her, and these are the conversations that have fueled me. And like a part of me feels like she died with her dreams. And I told myself from that point onwards, I will never, ever, ever, ever do anything that is contrary to what I feel that I'm called for. This is a miracle that I'm here. I shouldn't be here.
You should.
Yes, I should be here. So, yeah, that's why I'm here.
I grew up in an orphanage and foster homes, and the reason I was put in the orphanage is because my mom was very abusive. She was an alcoholic, drug addict. The orphanage saw some talent in me. They started to breed that and develop it. Sorry. So they took me to the theatre for the first time, and I watched the production, and I loved it. Those emotions they evoked in me, I'm going to do that for other people. Thanks for listening.
We slept in the village last night and it was lovely.
Good morning, ladies.
Morning.
Now, before we get cracking with the first challenge, I want us to cross over to Sandy from Edgar's, just so we can hear what she has to say about your fashion trend right now.
The Edgar's trend story this month is inspired by everything African. The tribal tropical story has two sides. The one side is inspired by a 70s safari chic feel, and the other side is a lot more Afro couture. The color palette is beautiful, really neutral, loads of khakis, chartreuse and black, as well as white, stone, gold, and lashings of accessories. The shirt dress is the key item for the month, as Palesa is wearing it here with the sparkle tank shorts and the essential gladiator sandal. It gives the shirt dress a whole nother look.
This challenge, you guys will be working together as a team. You'll be provided a cameraman and an editor, and you're going to be required to shoot a 1-minute video that best represents our cultural differences and our heritages as South Africa. Now, who will take charge and who will fade and go out of focus? Especially since we're only giving you 2 hours for this challenge.
Two. That's a bit ridiculous.
Your mentor is none other than proudly South African Miss World, Rolleen Strauss.
Thank you very much. Good morning, ladies. How are you all? For me, it was such a privilege to represent South Africa internationally. We are part of Africa. Africa is part of us. Decide how you want to represent not only yourself, but South Africa, and make it happen.
Go kill this challenge.
To be able to do a 1-minute commercial in 2 hours with females is not gonna work.
That's what we're gonna do. We have a concept already.
And what's your concept?
We want to showcase the diverse cultures that we have amongst ourselves.
It was an interesting little switch from all happy clappy last night, we all love each other, to challenge mode.
Let's go.
As we walk out. Guys, somebody needs to script this.
Yes, okay, I'll remember it.
No, script it.
Okay.
There were way too many cooks in that kitchen.
Guys, we need a concept. We can't carry on like this.
And you had to be very pushy in order to just get something to do.
Whatever.
Guys,
we'll sort that out.
keep in mind, we're here with Edgar, so why don't we also bring a fashion sort of aspect to it?
It was chaotic.
Since they showed us the culture with the tour yesterday, that'll come in handy for us.
We took pieces that symbolize each different culture and we mixed it up, jazzed it up with our own little flair.
So let's go.
The girls want us to meet them at the Zulu village. They've split up into 2 groups. One's gone to the Zulu village and one's in the Indabele village.
They didn't put a plan to a timeline, and they didn't delegate tasks.
Whatever, I don't know. I like that idea, but we need to make it as authentic as possible.
The biggest thing that our schools need to work on is communication.
I don't think that's
But
fair.
And to listen.
But I think it's important to include the stores.
This is a set, actually, guys, as you can see.
Yeah, but also we've got to move it, eh?
Let's go.
Zulu now.
I don't think so. I disagree. I say we're standing here solid.
She was a bit fresh, but that's her.
Let's just relax
We've got to
and
hurry
let's just
up.
do this.
If you don't speak out, you will kind of be pushed out.
Oh, we're running. Oh, okay.
Just different groups had different ideas as to what was going on. We weren't on the same page.
So while she's gathering jewels.
Ladies, run! We've been running.
Because we've got this here. We've got
Also, why are we having multiple dialogue? Continue.
Sorry. If we're all loud and we're all trying to gun for it, who are you gonna hear? It's not gonna get together if everyone's trying to throw in something.
We're wasting time and we're missing the point.
Where did we find this Makani?
And then we can wrap it up here and then head to the Indabele village.
Guys, please get the stuff. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys in a time. Logistically, it just makes more time if we do the establishing shot of each culture. I just sort of went into problem-solving mode.
Everyone keep quiet and listen. This is what's going to happen because we're running out of time and tempers are about to flare.
It was a little difficult to see at all times who's doing what because we're like all over the place. You never really get to see who's really putting input and who's really like just being a shadow.
So my suggestion is this. Yeah. Okay, guys. My suggestion is very simple.
Can you just shut up?
Quiet on set! Here we go.
Everybody's just like running around like headless chickens.
Too many egos, too little time.
Oh, that challenge went dear my car.
So what I'm suggesting is that we do the opening and closing scene over here. And then...
Carry on.
It's a time thing, unless you have a better idea, feel free.
Do you have a better idea? Let's hear it. Conceptual relevance?
You've got half an hour left and we still need to edit.
Thank you for helping us and not actually just thinking about yourself all the time.
Okay, next.
Zulu.
Oh, yeah, Jeff.
I need you to keep the ladies quiet while we record this, because this is your audio now.
Now shut up.
No, man, this is not how you do a team challenge.
It's very easy to mistake my passion for aggression.
Action.
Situated at the foot of Africa.
We need to roll this now.
Yebo, siyabathanda. Let our voices be heard.
Yeah.
Let's go edit, ladies.
20 minutes to go, and now we've got to edit something.
And this was the start of the Indebele.
There was no teamwork today.
And that is time.
Time? What? I feel like the team failed as a collective.
And you are all up for elimination.
Yes, we failed. And it all comes down to organization and planning, but most importantly, getting rid of the ego.
Welcome to your first elimination, ladies.
Last night you had the opportunity to spend the evening in a traditional village. So how was that experience for you?
We bonded. We got a little closer.
You guys didn't complete your challenge.
No, we didn't.
So, in essence, you failed at your first challenge.
We failed as a team.
Well, coming into this task, we were like, we're ready, we want to do this. The problem is that now you lose focus of time management and everything else. So you want to like put in all these ideas. No, let's do that, let's do that. Tick, tock, tick, tock.
We're all such strong personalities, and putting all of these girls together who want to be in charge and want to lead, it's a bit hard.
Sometimes as a leader, you need to step back and say, whoa, guys, let's listen to each other, listen to all the ideas.
With all of that said, we had a rough time. Tempers fled, emotions got tossed out of the bag. More than any other lesson, I think what we need to take into account is the fact that we need to acknowledge who we are within a workspace.
I want to know who each of you thinks should go home today.
I'm not just saying this because I'm scared because we all stay together and you don't want to upset anyone. But honestly, everyone contributed equally.
I'm going to have to stop you.
Yes.
We're looking for she's the one. Please remember that. I get your kumbaya, okay? Trust me, this kumbaya stuff's gonna die very soon. Keep it real, save your skin. Who would you send home?
I honestly cannot answer it.
Let's hear from Nicole.
Dere, I feel like we might have achieved the goal easier had we all like found roles that better suited our talents, which yours is creative.
Can I just say that you assigned me a role in the Zulu group to participate. However, the fact that your egos seemed to get in the way, everyone wanted to be in charge and wanted to be the star of the production.
Awesome, ladies. So, remember,
didn't give anything.
I'm sorry.
I see more of you's gonna come out. I love that the minute you burn her. Yeah!
I wouldn't send anyone home.
Right, Bridget.
Bridgie.
Tegan.
Who would you send home?
I would say Lyra. She would lose it and be like, shut up on set. And
I would say the same thing. I think Lyra's awesome, but she has a lot to offer and she's my competition.
Nice.
I'd have to agree. I think it came down to respect. And for that reason only, I would say Lyra as well.
Let's go to Lyra.
Respectfully, Tegan.
Tegan?
All right. I'm not just putting it back on Lyra. I adore Lyra. And I don't think Lyra is a team player.
Ladies, are you here to make friends? Are you here to take the title of She's the One home with R1 million worth of prizes?
So we've been watching how you guys worked as a team, and we were also watching you as individuals, and we've made our decision.
Will the following 3 people please step forward when I call your name? Lyra, Tegan, Aniki. Lyra, the reason you're here is It's great that you took a leadership role, but you also have to remember that these are not your minions, they're your colleagues. And so it's important to find that balance when you're leading people. Tegan and Aniki, you guys contributed the least on the overall challenge, but it's also about being present and kind of stepping forward. So we don't want you disappearing into the background.
Lyra, please step back. You're staying. And you're staying because you bravely took on the leadership role. So well done for that. The person going home tonight.
Stop. I'm sorry for interrupting. I would like to please request to be sent home for a personal issue I have back at home.
Look, I was shocked because I thought she had great potential.
But I cannot stay in the challenge.
Londeka, that's a great pity. But in that case, you're not the one. Londeka stepping forward at the last minute was a great shock and quite disappointing.
So I guess you were saved from that. We'll see you again at the next elimination.
She stolen an opportunity from another girl that could have been on the show. I think Aniki would have gone home tonight. I don't think she would have been saved. And I think she's going to have to up her game if she's going to stick around.
I have certain personal issues back at home. I'm the now breadwinner. I mean, I'm blessed, I'm grateful, I'm very sad. But sometimes you just need to sacrifice your dream.
We are African, gladiators draped in beads. In the cradle of mankind is where we plant our seeds.
We are against rhino poaching. Yebo.
Yebo! Siyamatanda! Let our voices be heard!
That's cheeky.